all my viewers. This is my video on our current educational system. Well, what's our current educational system? Like, it's overburdening on students. What is it? I think, onto my perspective, onto what we are doing, me being a course student, I don't think that this educational system has much more giving to what it should be giving to our students. Actually, it's just an overburdening system. All we do is, like, we went into an internship right now. The internship was a class, but 7 subjects at a day, is that, like, how much can you intake in one day? Our brain is just suitable to take a few concepts, a few aspects in one certain day. How do you expect just a normal child to just sit into a class and just grasp up 7 different subjects that to linked one after the other? How? The poor first standard kids who don't even understand what maths is, what SS is, what civics is. My gosh, the CBSE system has involved everything into it, and that is like a basic blunder. So it's just like too many cooks spoil the broth. So too many subjects, including too many teachers, will just spoil a child. So what are your views? What are your views on this current educational system of ours? Let's have some of questions on it.
How can we, what is the solution, what is the final solution to improving our education system?
A final solution to improve our educational system is like how we see in foreign countries. Like, foreign countries have a system of teaching kids only what they like, only what they want to specialize in. Now, in our India, we have a system that after the 10th, we have to compulsorily take either commerce or either science. And in commerce, even if we don't like accounts or even if we don't like BA, we have to compulsorily do it because we have taken commerce. If we take science, we have to compulsorily we have to do bio, maths, chemistry, physics. Even if the child of science stream is interested into accounts. Whereas if we see in the foreign countries, every student has his own opinion. A student can do accounts with him doing science. That's physics and accounts. Or he can be a literature graduate with being a physics graduate. He can do anything he wants, because when will students give their output? Their most output is when they love something and they do what they love something. They won't do it without they won't love something. Like, करेली की सब्जी किसको पसंद है? कोई खाता है? नहीं ना? तो इसी तरह, just the same way, we don't like accounts. Why should we wreck our brains on that? So, changing the system into what students like, taking their opinion into what they like and letting them study, letting them do what they like, is a very basic solution we can change our system into.
Compared to foreign countries, do you think after the education is complete in India, a student is employable, really employable?
That is the big main question that has been coming on since lots and lots of years or centuries, maybe we can say. Is like, why? Because we tell students that you have to go into this stream and you will get this job opportunities, you will do this. But what our students lack is main basic skill. What we as teachers are teaching students is just bookish knowledge. We are not giving them skills. Actually, when we go into, I being a commerce graduate now, I did all my masters pertaining to accounts. But now if I go into a company to work, all the accounts that I have learned till my masters is of no use, because nothing as such comes into it. We have to learn it again, having a clean slate. Without a clean slate, we won't be able to survive into that company, because that is a bookish knowledge, just simple pure bookish knowledge that has no use in our actual real life. We do science graduates learn science, they learn science, they do physics, they are engineers, but why are they sent into a training period? Because everything that they learn, for example, that you have to take 100 knocks of H2O and plus it or added with some another NOx to make it a pendy, that is in the book. But if you go actually into a factory, into a chemical factory and see, actually that is not being done. Either you have to vary with the chemicals, either you have to go on your gut. The gut plays a more important role while we work. A skill, a mind plays an important role while we work. If we have the skill to identify what is missing in that factor, we can do. This skill, this bookish knowledge does not provide this skill. This gut is not provided by the bookish knowledge.
Some people believe that the Britishers who designed education system, they never really wanted the Indian students to grow and evolve and have their own creative brain, and that is the reason they made an education based on rote learning. Do you believe that is true?
I actually don't believe that is true, because when Britishers were there, they gave us few certain subjects, but right now when you see into the curriculum, we have like Sanskrit, Marathi, French, we have like maths. Maths has so many variations in it, it's like geometry, algebra, so many certain things. But none of these things are really important. Who will learn algebra who is much more interested in maths, who wants to become a mathematics scientist, or who wants to go into the math stream, who wants to invent something into maths, who wants to invent something into science, into physics? Like over here in our system, students are being pressured upon that no, you have to learn that, you have to do algebra, you have to do this. Foreigners, the British in the initial stages gave us a few certain subjects. We included Sanskrit. Why include Sanskrit? No one knows Sanskrit right now. Now, some people will defend that it is an Indian culture, Sanskrit is an Indian language. Yes, my dear friends, it is an Indian language, it is an Indian culture, but in today's time, look at its position in today's time. We need that. Do we need that Sanskrit? We don't. So that is the thing. So, this was me, Pearl Patel, a student of second year B.Ed, giving my views upon our current system of education.